Opening hook. Visual, a congressional hearing room. Senators in a semicircle. An empty witness chair. The setup has the energy of an interrogation. Then, cut to a trading terminal. Green and the red positions simultaneously active. Then, cut to a map of the world with capital flows visible as light moving between financial centers. Capitalist. Rhoda. A congresswoman once said something like this. How can you short sell American companies and call yourself an investor? You profit from our decline. Beat. I smiled. Because it took a Russian to explain to her how American capitalism works. Section 1. The wrong frame. Visual, 2 columns on screen. Patriotism and profit. A line being drawn between them, not opposing them, but connecting them. Capitalist Rhoda. The fundamental error is framing patriotism and profit as opposing forces. This framing comes from a cultural context where the state is the primary actor in the economy, where loyalty to nation means loyalty to state-directed investment priorities. This is the Russian model. This is the Chinese model. This is not the American model. Visual archive footage of Soviet-era economic planning and Mao-era industrialization campaigns. Then, contrast with the American stock market. Chaotic, noisy, competitive, alive. In Russia, patriotism means obedience to state direction. A Russian investor who bets against a state-favored industry is not just risking his money, he is risking his freedom. The market does not discipline bad companies. The state protects them. The result is spectacular, sustained misallocation. In China, the same logic applies with a different aesthetic. The state guides investment. Companies that align with national priorities receive capital regardless of economic merit. Companies that don't align struggle to access financing even when their economics are sound. Both systems produce inefficiency. Both systems protect the wrong things. Both systems mistake loyalty to state for loyalty to the nation's actual prosperity. Section 2. The American difference. Visual noisy trading floor. The chaos of open outcry. Then algorithmic trading screens. Thousands of competing positions simultaneously. The system self-correcting in real time. Capitalist Rhoda. When I invest in the American stock market, when I short, when I long, I am saying something specific. I believe in price discovery. I believe in market discipline. I believe in systems that reward adaptation and punish complacency. This is not un-American. This is the entire American economic idea. Adam Smith did not say, protect your national industries from honest valuation. He said, let the invisible hand allocate. Let honest buyers and sellers reveal what things are actually worth. Let bad ideas fail and good ideas scale. Visual, a company's stock declining after a short campaign reveals accounting irregularities. Then, the company restructuring, the CEO replaced, the operations improved. Stock recovering 2 years later, stronger. Shorting is the mechanism by which the market says, this price is wrong. This company is not worth what it claims. This management team is destroying value, not creating it. Shorts force companies to defend their position. Shorts force CEOs to explain their strategy. Shorts force boards to examine assumptions. Shorts create the discipline that makes American companies world-class in aggregate, even when individual companies fail. When I short a weak American company, I am not attacking America. I am saying, your system is strong enough to handle honest scrutiny. Your company needs to improve. Let the market decide. That is respect. That is patriotism to the American system. Section 3. The Russian perspective. Visual. Moscow Financial District. Modern glass towers. But underneath, state companies, protected industries, opaque accounting. The surface looks like capitalism. The structure is something else. Capitalist. Rhoda. I watch Russia from the outside with complicated feelings. I know what the system produces. I know what happens when honest price discovery is not permitted. Companies that should restructure don't. Managers who should be replaced aren't. Capital that should move to better opportunities stays locked in protected inefficiency. The Russian economy should be far more dynamic than it is. It has educated people. It has significant resources. It has centuries of technical expertise. What it lacks is honest markets. Visual. A direct contrast. American company earnings call where analysts ask hard questions and the CEO must answer versus Russian state company press release with no questions permitted. I invest in America because America built the only financial system that trusts honest disagreement enough to codify it into law. Short selling is legal. Option strategies that profit from decline are legal. Activist investors who publicly criticize management are legal. This is not chaos. This is a sophisticated mechanism for ensuring that capital flows to its highest and best use. My profit is secondary. What I respect is the mechanism. Ultra. Visual. Portfolio terminal. Long positions alongside short positions. A coherent strategy that profits from both growth and correction simultaneously. Capitalist Rhoda. So, to the Congresswoman and to everyone who frames this as betrayal, you are describing the Russian model. You are describing the Chinese model. You are not describing America. America's competitive advantage is its willingness to let the market be honest, including honestly pessimistic. Protect that mechanism. Fade to black. Text on screen. A market that cannot handle doubt is a market that has already lost. End episode 7. Next episode, the leverage game. How macro traders move the world without moving anything.